Suddenly I catch your mouth just before you utter a word. Suddenly we're making love before we know what's occurred. Suddenly it's a world apart, a million miles from the fray. And suddenly once again I see I can always find my way. Suddenly a baby cries from a cradle in the room. Suddenly there are sounds in the air like an unfamiliar perfume. Open the window, let in a breeze, and all the air rushes out. When suddenly there's an argument and you don't know what about. Suddenly you're planning tricks to catch your lover's mistakes. Suddenly you're wearing blinders even as you wake. Suddenly your eyes see red and you're all balled up in a rage. And suddenly you can't find the strength to even act your age. Suddenly you grab your things and pack them all upstairs. Suddenly you would give up your heart to whoever claims it's theirs. And suddenly you feel like screaming out loud, the whole world hearing you curse. You're just barely there and you hardly care who even hears it or worse. It's true, love can be so frail, and it found you in a story of betrayal. Suddenly you lift your head to meet some stranger's kiss. Suddenly you don't believe you can find a way out of this. Bargain for affection with all the love that you can afford. But the lesson from living is that love freely given will bring you the greatest rewards. Suddenly the china breaks, the table's rolling end over end. Suddenly somewhere in the world somebody loses faith in a friend. Suddenly your own children appear like phantoms from the past. You can hardly see them like they're in a museum, and you can't get beyond the glass. Suddenly on a wintry eve there's a suitcase finally packed. Suddenly a car is leaving never to come back. Suddenly there's an empty house, and as you fumble with the keys, suddenly you cannot see the forest for the trees. Suddenly a beast awakes and begins to stir again. Suddenly with muscle and bone and some noise attracts a friend. And every breaking heart I find is a jewel in a dream. And if dreams are real as the way you feel, then we'll meet again it seems.